So I'm gonna be doing the full workout today. So the first workout is the squat stand while keeping your hand on the ground. So you're gonna have your feet shoulder width apart for a squat, and you're gonna squat. Keep your hands on the ground, come up, squat, come up, squat, come back up. And then you're gonna do that for 60 seconds. So basically, sorry, just move my chair out the way. So basically that works the hamstrings, the quadriceps, gluteus maximus, and erector spinae. So the next one is the lunge with the spinal twist. So, oh, that's better. So you're gonna take a big lunge forward. I lunge forward my right leg. So I'm gonna put both my hands on the inside, and I'm gonna reach up with my right hand and come down. Breathe out. Breathe back in. Breathe out and come back in. Okay. So that works your quadriceps femoris, your gluteus maximus, your internal, external obliques, and your pectoralis major. So the next one we have is the alternating side lunge, stationary side lunge, sorry. So you're gonna take a big lunge, come back, and go to the other side. Remember to breathe. Okay. So you're gonna try to keep your balance too. So that works your quadriceps femoris, your hamstrings, gluteus medius and maximus, and then also your adductor longus and medius. So next is jabs and body curls. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start with your neck, you're gonna tuck your chin, then you're gonna roll down your body. So you're gonna peel. So you're gonna roll. Next with your spine, your hips, and you're gonna roll back up. Again, then your neck, shoulder, spine, roll back up. When you come back up, exhale again. So you're gonna roll. And come back up. So that works your erector spinae, your trapezius, your hamstring, and your gluteus maximus. So the last part of the warm-up is the standing alternating overhead reach. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna reach as high as you can. So I'm reaching with my right. So then if I'm reaching with my right, I'm gonna lean to my left and come back up. And breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And you could do the same with left. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So you're just gonna alternate doing that. So that works your internal, external obliques, your latissimus dorsi, and your quadratus lumborum. So that's it for the warm-up. So for circuit one, we're gonna start off with some push-ups. I'm doing the beginner level, but there are different levels, so I'm gonna do it on my knees. So I'm gonna have my knees out here, and I'm going down, up, down, up, down, up. You wanna try to keep your elbows as tucked in as possible, which keeps your arms to your side, which will help work your triceps. So, speaking of triceps, your primary muscle is your pectoralis major, and your secondary is your tricep brachii and anterior deltoid. So the next one, make sure I have enough room. The next exercise of circle one is a marching bridge. So you're gonna get down on the ground. Have your hands on either side of you. Have your knees bent, and then so I'm gonna do the intermediate level. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna push your hips up with your butt, And as you come up, you're gonna lift your leg up. So I'm gonna show you. Up and down and up and down. And I'm gonna switch and up and down and up and up. Not a very graceful way to get up. But remember, keep your core engaged, and that works your gluteus maximus, your rectus abdominis, and your hamstrings. Okay, so your next workout is wall angels. So you're gonna find a wall. You're gonna keep your feet about a foot away from the wall. You'll have your hands at a 90-degree angle, and it's gonna push up. Try to keep all your elbows, your hands, your arms at the wall, so you can really work your muscles, and try to keep your chest down as well. Try not to rise your back. So that works. Your primary muscles are your middle and lower trapezius, and your secondary muscles, your anterior, lateral, and posterior deltoids. So the next exercise is the elbow plank. So you're gonna get down in a push-up position, but you're just gonna be on your forearms instead. And so you're just gonna hold it. Make sure you keep your butt down. You wanna be a flat level. You wanna look forward. So let's see if I can have enough room. You're just gonna hold it. It is very important to remember to breathe during this, because I know it can be very difficult. So that works your rectus abdominis and quadriceps femoris. Yeah. So the last one is squat to alternate reverse lunge. So you're gonna have your feet shoulder width apart again. You're gonna squat. You're gonna come back up. You're gonna take a lunge back. Lunge. Come back up. Squat. Then you're gonna switch legs and come back up. Okay. So that works your quadriceps femoris, gluteus maximus, and hamstrings. So for circuit 2, the first exercise is a diamond push-up. I'm gonna do the wall because my triceps are not very strong. So gonna have your hands as close as possible. They don't have to be touching, just as close as possible. So you're just gonna come up. And same with the regular push-ups, you want your elbows to be as close as possible, trying to keep your arms as close as possible. So that works primarily your tricep brachii, but secondarily your pectoralis major and your anterior deltoid. So next we have is reverse snow angels. So you're gonna get on the ground. I hope you can see me. You're gonna get on the ground. Yeah, I'll go this way. Nope, you can't see me. Dang it. Okay. So you're gonna get on the ground. You're just gonna make sure to squeeze your trapezius and your scapulas in the back. So that primarily works your latissimus dorsi, middle lobe trapezius, and also works your rectus spinae and your rhomboids. Whew. Whew. Let me catch your breath also. So next we have the Russian twist. So you're gonna sit on the ground on your foot. You can have your feet on the ground, you can have your feet up. If you have your feet up, do not cross your feet. So there's gonna be up like this. So I'm gonna have my feet up, and it's gonna rotate from side to side. But make sure not to over-rotate your body and your legs. So you're just gonna like stay stationary. That primarily works your internal and external obliques and your rectus abdominis. So next we have is alternating side lunge again. So you're just gonna and come back, Move back up there. And come back. And come out. So that primarily works your quadricep femoris and your gluteus medius. And then that also works your hamstrings. So the last exercise we have is alternating single leg deadlift. So for this one, you want to make sure you get your balance. So you can bounce on one foot first. And then once you catch your balance, you're going to hinge your hips back. So you're going to hinge, 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 hinge. You're going to hinge, 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 hinge. And come back up. And then you're going to do it again. You're going to hinge. Make sure to keep your back flat and not rounding it. So we're going to do it one more time. Okay. So that primarily works your hamstring and your gluteus maximus, and your secondary muscles are your quadricep femoris and your erector spinae. Okay, so for the first exercise in the cool down, we had the lunge. Lunge with a spinal twist basically. So I'm gonna lunge forward with my right leg again. And we have both hands on the inside. And it's gonna reach my left arm up and come back down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Okay. Okay, I know my back foot was a little turned. That's what I sprained my ankle, but try to keep it as straight as possible. So next we have, oh, sorry, I didn't even say what a word. That works your gluteus maximus, your erector spinae, internal, external obliques, and quadricep femoris. So next we have is seated hip openers. So you're gonna get down on your butt. You're gonna put your, I'm just putting my right leg in front, so I'm gonna have it in front of a 90-degree angle, and then I'm gonna have my left leg to back of me at like a 90-degree angle also. And if you don't feel the stretch here, you can put your hand on the side of you and right here in the middle and just lean forward to feel the stretch. And you're just gonna hold it. Okay? So that works your gluteus maximus, medius, and minimus. So the next thing we have is a seated spinal twist. So what you're gonna do is, you're also gonna be on the ground. Let's do my left this time. I'm gonna take my left leg, put it over, put my foot on the outside of my right knee. I'm gonna take my right arm, put it on the outside of my left knee, and push against it and twist. Come back, I'm gonna push again. Okay, and I'm gonna push. Push and twist. So that mainly works your erector spinae, internal external obliques, your rhomboids, and your sternocleidomastoid. The next thing we have is open book. So you're gonna lay on your back, you're gonna have both your knees to your chest, and it's gonna move them from side to side, like I will demonstrate. Okay. I'm struggling to get up. So that works your internal, external obliques, your pectoralis major, and your erector spinae. So the last part of the cool down, which ties everything all together, last part of the whole workout, is the knee tuck hold. So you're gonna lay on your back, bring your knees to your chest, and just push them down and hold them. Just hold it. And that will work your erector spinae and gluteus maximus. So I will demonstrate that. And that's all for the workout today. Thank you for coming along to my workout.